What if the key to your success isn't something you have to go out and find, but something you've had with you all along? What if I told you the blueprint for everything you want to achieve is actually hidden in the untold story of your own mother? It sounds bold, I know, but her struggles, her wins, her unspoken dreams, that's where your power is buried. We spend so much time looking for answers in books and seminars, but the real lessons are woven into our own history, in the life she lived long before we ever showed up. For most of my life, my mother was just my mom. You know, the person who made my lunch, set my curfew, and was just always there. It wasn't until I was much older, digging through a box of her old things, that I found a faded picture. It was her, maybe in her early 20s, standing proudly in front of a small shop with a crooked "Grand Opening" banner in the window. I'd never seen it. I didn't even know this place existed. When I finally asked her about it, the story just poured out. A story of passion, of saving every single penny, of working 80-hour weeks to get it off the ground. And then the story of its failure. A story of a bad economy, of heartbreaking loss, and of the quiet strength it took to pack it all away and never talk about it again. To her, it was a memory of defeat. But for me, it was a lightning bolt. I wasn't just looking at a failed business, I was looking at the DNA of my own ambition. That moment changed everything. I started to see that our mother's challenges and victories aren't just stories, they're practical keys to our own success. The first key is resilience. So many of our mothers are our first and most powerful examples of what it means to keep going. In my mom's story about her shop, I didn't see failure. I saw a lesson. You can face a huge setback, mourn it, and then find the strength to start over. She taught me how to weather my own storms long before they ever arrived. The second key is the fuel from her unfinished dreams. Think about the passions your mother might have put on a shelf to raise you. Anne McFerrin, the founder of the beauty brand Glamnetic, was inspired by her mother, who was a talented artist. That artistic drive didn't just disappear, it was passed down and shaped Anne's own journey. My mom packed away her dream of being a business owner, but that entrepreneurial fire didn't just go out. I inherited it. Understanding her deferred dream gave my own ambitions a deeper purpose. It feels like I'm not just building my future, but honoring a legacy. And the third key is their blueprint for problem solving. Our mothers are often master strategists at navigating life's messes. Watching my mom pivot after her business closed, finding new ways to make things work, taught me more about being adaptable than any business course ever could. She showed me that there's always another way, a different path, a new solution waiting to be found. The real shift for me wasn't just learning about her past. It was when I stopped seeing her as a supporting character in my story and started seeing her as a whole person, a woman with her own hopes, fears, and chapters I'd never even read. Her journey gave my own struggles context. Her strength became my own. And realizing that she too was once young and unsure, trying to figure things out without a map, allowed me to have more compassion, not just for her, but for myself. It's this connection that solidifies who we are and reminds us that we belong to something bigger than just ourselves. I truly believe this blueprint exists for everyone. So I'm curious, what's one piece of strength, one dream, or one lesson you've inherited from your mother's story? Share it in the comments. Let's create a space to honor the women who came before us. Your mother's story isn't just about her past, it's a living source of wisdom for your future. It's a well of inspiration and a practical guide to becoming who you're meant to be. Her life provides the context for yours. Go ask her. Listen to her story. The key to unlocking your own potential might just be hidden in her heart.